Hey everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So we're going to jump back into Lil Guardsman, and if you remember the last time we played, there's a whole war effort going on against Margrave, because we went against them and picked the prince. So we are on chapter, or level 9.
Recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come.
I know we've already heard this in the last one,
but...
One of the
survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was successful. That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
Oh my gosh, what? Is it just weapon noises? We'll turn off the radio. So now I'm really curious how this is going to work. Are we still letting people in? Picking people for the war effort? Oh, we got to know.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
That was quick.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing back. Your letter really made my day. Hearing you and everyone back home are doing so well made me sleep easy. So easy, in fact, that I missed the morning bugle and was late for roll call.
I think you would have done that regardless.
Boy, was I in trouble. And because I wasn't there, I got stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle. They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to help repair the planes.
Oh, no.
Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing. But your grandfather on your mother's side was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me on my wedding day. If your wife doesn't find you handsome, she better find you handy. So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way, I'm sure I'll find something to fix, and then help win the battle.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Granddad.
Oh, God. Our dad's gonna die.
That goes for you, too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their end that needs fixing first. Anyways, I better go. Draw me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such good news. If I get in trouble one more time, who knows what'll happen? Sincerely, Dad.
Maybe they'll send him home.
I'm so glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight.
Oh, great. That's going to affect things as well. I think our dad's going to die. Just saying. Okay, so the royal writ. My spies have informed me that there is increased dissatisfaction fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information what you will. Okay, so maybe that means that we could have people that leave the enemy's side and come to our side. In addition to the forces that were drafted, the outcome of the last battle was also due to the state of our equipment. Pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. Okay, so we need armor. Although their proposal for addressing our little food shortage problems was rushed through council without their scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from Catering Corps every possible courtesy, and don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. Don't trust Ash. Guardsman Randy has been brought out of forced retirement to supervise our food stores. Welcome back, Randy. Middle manager Mike Melroy. I may have stolen a deck of tarot cards off an old wandering nomad type woman. So far, everything I've predicted has come true. Now the old bag yelled something about a curse if the cards were overused. As I was running away, but I'm sure it's nothing. Look at me, I'm batting 1,000. I've got all the answers. Call me now, Malcolm, fortune teller to the stars. God, he's so stupid. By royal decree. I'm a little worried about today. I think this is going to be a bad day. And I gotta make sure I put all the gems, because I think I left a gem off of one of my things. Oh. Okay, so everything's got them. Let's start our day.
Unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
She sounds Margravian.
I come with a message for your Queen of the Sprawl. In her mercy, Praetor Kargan has sent me to offer terms of your immediate and unconditional surrender.
Oh, that's not happening.
If you knew the Praetor, you would be shocked that she has extended this incredible generosity to your flabby, weak people.
Or maybe you're losing. I mean, we did kick your butt in the last round.
And Yeah, I know who she is, remember? I told the princess not to marry her, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
Okay, so let's talk first.
Here is the message I've been sent to deliver, straight from the powerful mouth of Praetor Kargan. Kagtak mavlashtak ivaktum.
Okay, well, we don't speak that, so... I doubt.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you just said, and therefore I abstain from making any decision.
Feh, spoken like a true path.
Thank you? Huh?
Thank you.
It was not a compliment.
Yeah,
Felt
I
like
had
one.
a feeling.
Oh, man, I don't know what to do with this. Should we call, Stryker? Maybe use truth serum on her? Maybe she's really not feeling it. But I hate to waste it. I've only got one. Let's do it. I don't remember if I used... I don't think I
It is
used
my
serum.
intention to divulge battle plans I have been made privy to Queen Desdemona in exchange for food for my people. We are starving, and if the Sprawl can help us, I will help you end this conflict.
Aha. Too bad we can't call Desdemona. I'm gonna talk to her one more time, though.
The sooner you accept, the better. Marvag battle training is an arduous affair, and our food supplies cannot sustain our warriors.
That's what I figured.
Dozens of Marvag die of starvation every day as we prepare for battle. Our numbers dwindle in these brutal training ballets.
That's awful.
This war has laid many Marvag low. Now let me yell my message at your queen.
I mean, I probably don't yell
But
at her.
this is terrible. Your people are literally starving themselves to death to perpetuate a war based on your boss not marrying somebody who didn't want to marry her? That sucks.
It does suck. Sucks hard. To be honest, not all of Marvag is pleased with this war.
She's just mad because she didn't get picked. Okay, we'll let her in. We'll admit her. That has to be full reward.
Very good, gatekeeper. I hope that this exchange of food for my people, for information about our military strategy, will help put an end to the bloodshed of this war and lead to much more glorious bloodshed in the future.
Weird thing to hope for, but hey, you do you.
I was gonna say that had to be perfect. Okay, so having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and other people above your pay grade.
Ahoy, child manning the gate.
Oh, he might...
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Ha! I like your spirit.
You might be able to help
I am
us with the
here to
battle.
enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
Although, he doesn't have a balloon.
Once inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
Wow, that sounds so cool. Traverse the entire world in what exactly?
Why, it's a balloon, of course. When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
Why do I have a feeling that it's probably, if I let him in, it's going to be he blew up his balloon and he couldn't get down. And he just floated away. Okay, let's use X-ray to check his basket. Make sure there's nothing in it. Oh, what's he got? He's got something on it. A lighter. Okay. What's this lighter for, sir?
This is my heat source. Fire. You see, when I fill the balloon with hot air, it goes up. Boom.
Okay, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Science.
You can't just say boom, science, and expect it to work. Do you actually think that tiny lighter is going to be strong enough to inflate a balloon that big?
Yes. Why? Do you have something more suitable?
Oh, blowtorch.
Here, take this. I swiped it from a doe-eyed singing psychopath.
Huzzah! Thank you, child. With this, I could sail the world in perhaps even 76 days, give or take.
Okay, so let's call Stryker and see if she has anything to say about it.
He doesn't seem like the type to win us an air battle. Seems more like the adventure tourism wannabe type. Then again, beggars can't be choosers. If you can guarantee that his hot air ball will function properly, draft him. Otherwise, this is not Royal Air Force material.
Well, we gave him the torch, so I'd say I think it's pretty good. Let's draft him. I mean, hopefully I don't live to regret it.
Tally-ho! Now I'll show those smug bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. With this powerful new heat source, I shall sail high into the sky and into
probably gonna
destiny
blow away.
itself. Bon voyage!
Enjoy the battle.
He's gonna blow away, I know it. He took my torch with him.
Hey, I remember you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management. We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Less heroic.
I don't know if I trust this guy because Ash wants him in.
It has come to our attention that the food rations are being severely mismanaged. If this trend is allowed to continue, the Sprawl will be completely out of food in a week.
Are you sure your numbers are correct?
Of course our numbers are correct. All we do is numbers. We eat, sleep, and breathe numbers.
Honestly, lately, I've never eaten so well in my life.
That's exactly what the problem is. Children should not be eating well, or at all if we can help it.
Rude. Very rude. I do deserve to eat, sir. Maybe the truth spray? Since Ash wants them, let's do two. I need to buy more truth spray slots. Hopefully it's not wasted.
I feel compelled to verbally dictate Catering Corp's food rationing plan. Item 1. All individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms will be allowed a single 14.7 gram ration of Soylent Beige nutrient bars per day. Item 2. Anyone below 71.6 kilograms will be restricted to food scraps and/or edible waste, either begged or foraged. Item 3. Individuals below 71.6 kilograms who succumb to hunger will be collected and repurposed into said Soylent Beige nutrient
Soylent
bars
Green.
in order to sufficiently feed the remaining individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms. So concludes Catering Corp's extremely efficient plan to solve the Sprawl's extreme food shortage crisis.
Yeah, you're not coming in. We already
Collected
fixed that.
and repurposed into Soylent Beige nutrient bars?
Soylent Green.
Oh my god! I've got to tell everybody! Soylent Beige is people!
Not just people, it could be goblins or ogres as well.
Well, now the ogres might be able to feed a lot of people.
So what's the big plan to save our city?
Soylent Beige nutrient bars.
I don't know what that means.
As per these documents,
You think it
Soylent
would
Beige
change
is a
since I,
high-protein foodstuff.
Got him to admit what it
Can I
is.
get a look at those documents?
No, you've already used your action point.
Rude.
You don't even know what's on them, do you?
Of course I do. I drafted these plans myself. It's composed of intense legalese and bureaucratic jargon that I doubt you'd understand.
But you could just tell me if you wanted to, right?
Right. But I do not.
Oh, that's so then you use the truth serum. Okay, so I'm not letting him in. I don't care what Ash says. I don't trust the council. They're still trying to undermine Desdemona. And I'm not eating people bars.
I'm not gonna let you in to turn our people into food.
But what about,
No!
again, not exclusively people? We're open to all creatures.
Just no.
Ha ha ha. So you discovered Catering Corps' nefarious plans and stopped it in its track. I mean, people are still starving, but 4 stars.
What's the holdup? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
And you are?
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
Are you really? I mean, I guess he could be. I don't
more home
know.
games were being played this season. You know, because of the siege of the Sprawl, the threat of invasion, and the ongoing war that could destroy us all.
Yeah. Let me in and I'll make sure we get one last game.
I don't know if I
You
trust this
sound
guy.
very confident about that.
What's not to be confident about? I'm a Goblin Ball manager. I've been managing Goblin Ball since you was in diapers. Besides, I've got a plan how we can get a game going.
Let's use the metal detector. What's in his cigar?
Yeah, I thought you'd want to take a look at that. My championship ring. Took a team of misfits all the way to the finals one year.
Whoa! You won the Goblin Ball Cup?
Nah, I took those losers to watch the game. Then when no one was looking, I swiped one of these bad boys from the trophy room. Not bad, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Now it looks like I swiped it from you.
Aw, come on!
Haha, shiny.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not sure on
I've
this
gotta
guy.
know. How are you gonna field a team for a Goblin Ball match?
Most of the choice players from the Sprawl Brawlers are out fighting on the front, protecting the innocent, blah, blah, blah. My plan is grab the best looking prospects from whoever we've got defending the walls, load them up with, how do I say, confidence, and put the team together. Easy peasy.
No, we don't need people coming off the walls.
You think that the best of the rest from the Sprawl could really go toe-to-toe with a proper Goblin Ball team?
Absolutely. And just between you and me, I think there's a chance we may have the better team. Wink.
You didn't actually wink, you know. You just yelled the word wink.
Or did I? Wink.
Yeah, you did. Twice.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy, so we're just gonna send him away.
Look, can I level with you? I know this will weaken our defenses, but the
Exactly.
Sprawl really needs this right now. I really need this right now. And you could probably use this envelope full of gold I've conveniently
Oh, he's gonna
left
bribe
for
me.
you right there out in the open.
No. Get out of here. You're not gonna weaken our defenses for some sports team.
You never did like Goblin Ball, did you?
Honestly, not really. But my dad sure does.
Well, he's probably very disappointed in you right now. Good day.
No, he's actually not. Haha, I've been doing really good so far, and I thought it was going to be bad. It was absolutely the right thing for the Sprawl's spread-thin resources, but now there won't be Goblin Ball games. And where's the fun in that? You will not be able to visit the arena. Oh well. Didn't want to go there anyway.
Echo!
Echo!
Oh my god, what a lame joke.
What is?
That your name is Echo and
Echo!
I hate myself.
Okay, what do you need here, dude?
What do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out.
What are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Last time, say Echo again, moving on. Who summoned?
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
Like a bat symbol.
I get it. The mage signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me? The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to, so if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect. Kept people from fearing us. Now it looks like some mages want people to fear us. It won't end well.
Guiding Principles Board. Wait, how old?
That sounds to me like a good thing. A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
I don't think you are, but darker forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people, and eventually, the whole kingdom.
Nope, gotta
If we
shut that
don't
down.
stop them, there could be a rift in the guild itself, with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
That does not sound good.
These power crystals are what changed things. Back in my prime, a mage might see one power crystal in a lifetime, and even then it might not be a particularly powerful one. What they're pulling out of that dig site could open the door to worlds of possibilities, and not necessarily good ones.
Chronometer 3000.
I wouldn't normally say this, but I trust you. I have a power crystal here. It's in a machine called the Chronometer 3.
The Chronometer 3000?
Yeah. How did you...
For years they've been tinkering with power crystals trying to make a chronometer. Oh, this is pretty spooky stuff. Be careful, Lilith. Too much messing with space and time can rewrite the whole
I was
world.
gonna say, yeah, I pulled us into like a demon area, so we definitely don't want to do that. I'm gonna let him in. I trust him. He's been pretty cool, so. Hopefully I didn't have to do anything special, but usually he's just talking too.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies. Rock on, little buddy.
No, go to the Mages Guild. Fix things. Okay, so he was just a 3-star thing, so. He was here on official guild business. Sure, he's a stoner windbag, but he's good people. A massive monstrous roar. Uh-oh. Is that a dragon?
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
You can
Dragon Rider.
communicate with...
Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes. I'm still getting the hang of it.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, you get used to it. It comes with the territory when you're a dragon rider.
Oh my god. Can I be you?
That's pretty cool, but I don't know. All I have is an X-ray left.
My dad says that it's unlikely that we'll be called into the fighting today, as the enemy forces aren't really known for their air support. But I'm still really scared. I ride Peaches for fun. I'm no combat specialist. But I am here, ready to be counted if the Sprawl needs me. Or, more accurately, if the Sprawl needs Peaches.
You are so incredibly brave.
Oh gosh, thanks. I hope Peaches is ready for anything that comes our way.
I really want to let them in. Peaches roars disappointedly.
I know I'm nowhere near as good a rider as my dad, and I feel like I'm missing something. Oh well, I'm here and ready to go.
Probably shouldn't let her in then.
I'm just filling in for my dad today. This is his job, Primaris Dragon Rider. But today he says that I have to work his shift while he places a bet on the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
God, are we related?
That's exactly what happened to me. My dad wanted me to fill in for him while he placed a bet on the Goblin Ball match down at the pub.
Is there even going to be a Goblin Ball match today? My dad said it was up to forces beyond our control.
It was up to me, and no, there's not going to be a Goblin Ball match today because of what I did earlier.
Whoa, your job is so cool.
Well, she's filling in for her dad. And there's no Goblin Ball match. Does that mean if I allow it, she would switch places with her dad? Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. I really want to let the Dragon Rider in. But if there's no Goblin Ball match, maybe her dad takes over. Because she said she was doing it, filling in for her dad. It's really his spot. Okay, let's draft him. Let's just do it. I've been doing really good today. So maybe it'll turn out okay.
Kid, I think you'll be a welcome addition to the Sprawl's forces.
Really?
Absolutely. It's something about your character, your moxie, your...
Peach's roars.
Giant intimidating dragon.
That I control with my little tin whistle.
She blows the whistle. Wait a minute, you didn't tell me that. Peach's roars a disappointed roar.
Have fun in the war.
I mean, it's probably a bad idea. She's probably gonna set fire to our people, but you never know.
Attention! Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville, reporting for duty.
Are you talking to me?
Wait, why is his butt facing me?
Ma'am, yes ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
I mean, his booty is crazy.
Is that your plane?
Yes, ma'am, indeed it is. A sup with gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Yeah.
Sure. What's her name?
I call her the Green Baron.
Huh. I don't know much about planes, but I know what I like, and I like it.
Ha ha, bully.
Why is he facing away from me? No.
Ah yes, that is the finishing touch. Julian down at the GLA equipped the plane with it this morning. I don't think he was an engineer, just an enthusiastic volunteer. She's a large bomb we call the Inside the Park Home Run.
It looks really heavy. How does the plane fly with that?
Well, I haven't tried flying with it yet, just taxiing along the runway at
Oh.
a sensible speed. But there's plenty of space for it to roll around back there, with all those loose tanks of
Oh
fuel
my
and barrels
god.
of gunpowder.
Yep, no. No. I'm gonna take that.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you in with this. I wouldn't want you to roller through the streets with this inside the park home run in case you end up inside the park and you know, kablooey.
Okay, let's call Stryker. Probably should have called Stryker on the dragon.
Well, this is just the kind of stand up for yourself and not taking it anymore attitude I want to see in the people of the Sprawl. Welcome the second lieutenant with a salute and a pat on the back, and send him to the runway ASAP. Oh, maybe take a look at what he's bringing in and make sure it's not going to pose any threat to national security. Then a salute and a hearty pat on the back.
Okay, so we'll take him in now. Now that we took the bomb. Thankfully, I still have my x-ray. Although I don't know what he's going to fight with because he doesn't look like he has any weapons on the front of it.
Lieutenant, head in and report for duty.
But the bomb! How can I help win the war without my bomb?
Trust me, I think it would have done more harm than good.
That was the point!
Just keep your eyes on the skies, flyboy.
Okay, so we have a balloon, a dragon, and a plane.
Go for Lil.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
What's up? Who?
What's up, Chuck?
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying
Oh, they already
various
got married.
non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we've discovered a mole. Like a mole.
I was gonna say, like
Not
a literal
mole
one?
person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point. Can you come down to the GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
Oh, I hope you don't need my stuff. Be right there.
I'll be there as soon as I'm done my shift.
Thanks, Lil. I'm sure you can help us identify the traitor in our midst.
Yep, sounds like something I'd be expected to do.
Yep, sounds about right. Oh yeah, perfect score. Due to your exceptional job performance, oh, I got the achievement 4 stars. You achieved a 4-star average in level 9. Okay, so due to your exceptional job performance of a 4.0, you will be paid 30 gold for this shift. I think I deserve more. Okay, so head to the GLA headquarters, because that's the only place we can go to.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA. But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poisoned tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Oh no, I don't have any truth spray. Well, maybe they do.
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the
forgot about
guild.
that.
Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust.
Because
Think you can
Desdemona
help us
had.
out?
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts
Makes it a
last
little
night,
easier.
and catch them at a lie.
That looks like that one elf. It's probably him. It's the little Frodo-looking dude. Okay, we'll start with him.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
Well, that doesn't mean nothing.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Season's tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town. As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole! Come on!
There aren't any games, though, I thought. I mean, I guess there could be out-of-town ones, but...
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
There's no
I never
Goblin
miss
Ball
a game,
games.
even when they're out of town, like they were last night.
Okay, now they both confirmed that they were out of town.
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
Okay, so they could be telling the truth because they both said that there was a Goblin Ball game last night.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
That's a little sus.
It was... All right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week. Plus, I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
That's How am I supposed to figure that out?
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right. Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
There was no game last night downtown. Like downtown here?
I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the
Nope.
stadium, so
It's
after the
him.
match I went straight home, no funny business.
It's him.
I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
Oh, so he's pushing blame on the, was it the troll and the elf? It's him.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps? They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time, and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
Okay, that doesn't help me not pick you.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so
There's
I
the
didn't
third
see
one.
anyone on my way home. I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it. Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in
ate
my
it.
freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist. You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
Okay, we can't talk to him. Can Chuck's lit up? Can I talk to
So,
Chuck?
Lil,
Okay.
who is it? Who is the traitor?
Okay, I'm positive I know who it is. It's the guy in the middle because he's the only one that said he actually went to a Goblin Ball game and everybody else said it was away.
I think it was.
Are you sure? Yes.
The Cyclops.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Take them away, Carl.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
Kind of wonder what happens if you go through and just do like every wrong thing. You let everybody in. Garby shop. Okay, let's stop at Garby shop. I got some stuff I can sell him.
Lil, how are you holding up?
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Okay, so let's sell the ring, sell that. I think I need to buy another truth spray, but let's see. So I have 8 of those. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I have just enough, and they give me 3. So let's go ahead and buy the truth spray. And buy gems with the rest. So hopefully that was a good idea just to level up the truth spray.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
Write a good joke, write a dirty joke. Oh my god, I don't want to send my father a dirty joke. That sounds ridiculous. Let's do a good joke. Lil will write a letter that includes a really, really good joke. Are you sure? Yes. At least I didn't have to pick whether it was good or bad.
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
Okay, so there's nothing over here, so let's run over to the side real quick and see if there's anybody standing over here.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
When, who, end it.
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light
Oh, we
into
already
the
heard
sky.
that.
A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
I get it. The mage signal. Good thing you were looking up.
You're telling me?
Are you sure you're interested in hearing about more lore from this aging stoner? Why not?
The reason I founded the Mages Guild
Oh, it's the
was
same
so that
thing.
we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere.
Okay, let's... Goodbye.
Thanks for the chat.
I've already heard this.
Anytime, little buddy.
We've already heard this. Who's this person?
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you.
Oh, it's his
Anybody
date.
could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
That's funny. Okay. Wait, can I talk to her by herself?
Baby, relax. Take a deep breath.
Ah, you're right. You do look pretty tonight.
That's more like it.
Yes, because there's like two different... There's his.
Are you a cat person or a gargoyle person?
Okay, so we'll just head up to bed. See what our deeds caused for the day.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Okay, so, Myla, the Margrave envoy Myla, made a life for herself in the sprawl and set up a shop selling weapons, cooking tools, and other sharp things. She couldn't be happier. The Queen was able to use the top secret battle plans to shore up the sprawl's defenses, which made a huge difference, at least for a few days. Well, that's good. Okay, having denied entry to the sprawl, so this is the Catering Corps, the Catering Corps rep went back to corporate headquarters with a surplus of the food supplement bar known as Soylent Beige. While the Catering Corps execs weren't pleased by the loss of this contract, they also weren't surprised. Soylent Beige hadn't been selling like it used to, not since the FDA made it mandatory to display the ingredients list on all the packaging. Was it the artificial flavoring and coloring? The MSG? No, it was the main ingredient, human flesh. Catering Corps would have to deploy their best marketing wizards to spin a new angle on this. Hey, wait, just human? He said they used anybody. Okay, we've got Albert. Denied his planned big comeback Goblin Ball game, Albert St. Lush wasn't able to convince a single pro team to hire him as their manager, so he set his sights lower and went on to coach at the minor league level, until a doping scandal got him fired from that job too. He repeated this process for teams in AAA, AA, Single A, etc., until he finally wound up coaching a Little League Goblin Ball team, the Sprawl Sprouts, for children 12 and under. I don't think I'd want them near him, since he had a doping scandal. They were some of the most suspiciously large fourth graders you ever saw. They swept the season. I guess it worked out. Echo the Wanderer. Echo arrived at the guild hall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plans to demand greatly increased powers for the mages from the Queen. Ooh, a little bit of a lag there. Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps and help the people the war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed. He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, and Tyronius vowed to use his own power to stop this war, by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the Guildhall in a huff. Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, the Sprawl's premier bowling alley, Pinhead's. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day. Guess it's a good thing we let him in. Correctly identified as being the traitor, the guilty Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung at a brick wall the next morning. There was much rejoicing. The Sprawl and its secrets were now safe thanks to your masterful detective work. That actually wasn't that hard, but I'm glad we made it. So, A Spy Among Goblins, completed level 9. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried. Oh my god. Okay, we did a little bit more damage. We should be able to take him out. Yes! Okay, we're doing really good. Won the last time, won this time. Sprawl was victorious. Okay, got the achievement. Battle won by air. Your draft choices led to victory in the aerial battle, which is hilarious because none of those women looked like they had any aerial machines. So, as the dawn sun rose, it was clear that the Sprawl had triumphed. The smoke slowly cleared from the patch of sky where the battle between the clouds had been fought. It was later said that one of the clouds was shaped like a short giraffe, and the other one looked like a bowl of fruit. Using the blowtorch you gave him, Professor Pog inflated his contraption and rose high into the sky. From his basket, he wrought havoc upon the enemy, even flinging his poos at the enemy vessel from above. You know what? That might be a sound battle plan. Just fling your feces at your enemy. They might run away. They don't want pink eye. The aging academic patted himself on the back for a job well done. The little Primaris dragon rider, trying to command her dragon Peaches with just her tin whistle, had a rough go of things. Peaches couldn't hear the whistle above the roar of battle, became disoriented, and in a panic fled combat and took them home. Her father was mortified when he realized he had failed to equip them with his trusty bullwhip. He resolved right then and there to never leave her in charge again, and he swore off going down to the pub to bet on Goblin Ball for good. Hey, at least we saved her dad. Unencumbered by the inside the park home run bomb, Wilbur Orville, Caboose because of his butt, performed impressively piloting the Green Baron. In fact, he made an impressive 8 kills single-handedly and was awarded the Golden Wings, the highest honor for a Sprawl aviator, and was the first goblin to receive the prestigious award. Alright, we have succeeded twice now in our battles.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
Bagpipe music plays. Can't hear because I turned it off. Alright, so I'm curious what today is going to bring, and what new battle plan they have for today. I hope you guys are enjoying Lil Guardsman. We're going to end it there, and we'll pick back up into level 10 the next time we play. Please leave me a comment down below. Leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.